Hey there, how you doing? I hope you can hear me. I got it angled, so I'm hoping that the wind is coming from behind the microphone for today's chat. So, it wasn't a good day for fishing today because obviously the wind. So, it's time to get it back to chiropractic and to healthcare. I was in my library at home the other day, and I was looking through some titles. I wanted to refresh up on a couple things. I like to read our chiropractic philosophy books, and I came across a title of a book called Life Without Fear, and that one stood out for me because these days it seems like everybody's living their life with a little fear. So I decided to pull that book out of the shelf and thumb through it a bit, refresh my memory what the book was about. And the book was written by a chiropractor, Dr. Fred Barge, who was a second-generation chiropractor. His father graduated from the original chiropractic school, Palmer, probably in the 1930s, maybe late 20s. And then Fred was his son, and he practiced in his father's practice, and then his own practice forever. And Fred naturally is an older guy, and he passed away a while ago, maybe 15, 20 years ago, I'm not sure. And he wrote a lot of philosophy books. But this book in particular, Life Without Fear, is a standout book because it talks about certain knowledge we need to have to live our life without fear. And have life without fear as it pertains to healthcare. So I was thumbing through the chapters, and I got to one chapter which made me stop and pause, and that one was the chapter titled Health Comes From Within. And that's a major tenet in chiropractic philosophy, that health comes from within. And as far as medicine goes, the medical approach to healthcare is health comes from outside the body. You follow me? For most instances, if you go to a medical doctor and you present with symptoms and they give you a diagnosis, their idea of treating that symptom or that diagnosis is to give you some sort of medication from the outside into your body. So their approach to healthcare is health comes from the outside in. Whereas in chiropractic and then a lot of other holistic health professions, acupuncture and traditional osteopathy and functional medicine as far as nutrition goes and things like that, we're more about health coming from the inside and building the inside so that your body's healthy. So what are ways that you build the inside of your body's health? It's things that we've talked about a lot all the time. Some of them are obvious. Health comes from the inside by proper nutrition, by making sure that you're eating right. Whole foods, not junk foods, not processed foods. Good, wholesome, whole, fresh foods. That's the benchmark for nutrition. And then supplementation. Is your body lacking things? In today's society, we're exposed to all these different toxins in the environment and in the air, whether it's through wireless radiation and electromagnetic radiation that comes off of everything we plug into. So our bodies today are exposed to a lot of different things that were never around in the 1950s or 60s. So just eating right isn't really enough. You have to do other things. You have to look into supplementation. You have to look into cleansing your body. The other thing about health coming from within has to do with getting enough sleep. I even saw an article the other day that one of the leading causes of heart attacks is lack of sleep. Really, I went in and read that article, and it's how just not getting enough sleep overly stresses the nervous system and the electrical system to the heart, and that is a major factor in heart attacks. So sleep is an important part of building health from within. And then naturally exercise, and getting the body to move and to get the circulation going, and the heart and lungs able to breathe and adapt and do the things they need to do. So exercise is important for that. Stress relief, just mindfulness, meditation, and just sort of just zoning out. Everybody's idea of zoning out nowadays is to just, is to pull out their phone and sit there and go on their social media or play games on their phone. That's their idea of zoning out. That is not it. We got to get away from that. We have to sort of do what I'm doing right now. Once I shut the camera off, I'm sitting out here in the backyard. I got a nice fire going. Some dogs are barking over there. I got a bell ringing behind me. I got the water over here, and I'm just gonna chill out and relax. So that's the type of thing that builds health from the inside. Now, as far as acupuncture goes, acupuncture builds health from the inside because they want to improve the energy flow in your body, improve the chi through meridians, pathways in the body by putting little needles in there and causing the energy to increase. That's health from within. Massage is health from within because we're increasing the circulation and improving the lymphatic flow. Osteopathy, traditional osteopathy, and I guess their main premise is that sickness and illness came from arterial blockages along the spine. So they came up with an osteopathic manipulation. Okay, so here's the problem. I got cut off outside. I was talking, and for some reason the camera shut off, and I didn't know until I was editing. But I saw where we left off, and we were talking about osteopathy and how the premise of osteopathy in healthcare, traditional osteopathy, before they became medical doctors, was that by realigning the spinal bones, they were taking pressure off the arteries in the veins in improving circulation. And Andrew Still, who invented osteopathy, felt that disease and illness came from compressed arterial flow, that the blood flow was the cause of disease. So by adjusting the spine, they improve the blood flow and they can improve your health. Now, where chiropractic, we both adjust the spine and move the bones, but chiropractic came into vogue later than osteopathy, and chiropractic's premise was based on the nervous system. And thankfully, over time, the nervous system is what ruled out and actually won this debate, because the nervous system controls the function of everything in the body. So for the body to work, the brain has to send impulses, mental impulses, neural impulses down the spinal cord, out the spinal nerves to the rest of your body, and that's how your body works. So the nervous system controls your heart, your lungs, your stomach, your liver, your kidney, your bladders, your reproductive organs, everything. Your endocrine system, which is your chemical system, all the chemicals that are made in your body in the minute amounts at the right time in the right place, all controlled by the nervous system. Your immune system, all controlled by the nervous system. The regeneration of your cells that occurs every day, all controlled by your nervous system. So the mental impulse, the neural impulse flow is extremely important when we're talking about health from within. So chiropractic premise to healthcare was by adjusting the spine, we open up the neural impulses and we allow the nervous system flow, and that's how your body becomes healthier. So again, that's backing up the premise that health comes from within, not from the outside. All right, health from the outside, as I said, is the medical approach, where you're getting drugs and medications to treat symptoms and medications. Not to treat symptoms and diagnoses, whereas chiropractic, acupuncture, massage, homeopathy, all designed, functional nutritional medicine, all designed to help improve health from the inside, health from within. So the main takeaway from the book that I was reading, Life Without Fear, is that if you can grasp and wrap your head around the fact that you can improve your health by eating right, exercising, getting enough sleep, improving your mental outlook, nutrition, chiropractic, removing spinal nerve pressure, you can build health from within, and you wouldn't have to be as afraid of everything from the outside, because you're building up this health, this strong body that can resist things. So that's what I took from the book I was reading today, and I wanted to share that with you. So the only thing else we missed out on the video is I took another tour of the yard and showed you some things, but we'll do that again. I just had to get a different memory card in there to fix this. All right, so I'll see you in the office. Take care and have a good day.